Before I start the video, just look. You can see? See behind me, you can see? It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. There's a slight breeze. It's little sunny, not too strong. But even though the day is beautiful, this video is not going to be beautiful. When you get the headache, you feel something is in between your eyes, like this. It's one of those days. So, this video is going to be more like a rant. Some of you enjoy my rant videos. So, if you enjoy that, and you're not looking for something profound like Sadhguru or something spiritual or something like self-image, then watch this video. And watch it on 1.5x so that you don't have to, at least you can get entertained a little fast. And watch this video when you're driving or doing something unimportant. The topic is going to be once again about our Indians. India. Like people say, man, you don't have anything else other than India to talk about, bitching and moaning and groaning about India. Yeah, you give me content. Obviously, I'm going to make something out of it, right? You give me the ingredients, I'll make some masala. Okay. Now, I'll tell you this. See, have you noticed the human psychology? If there's a white sheet and there's a black dot, or you bought a nice outfit and there is a hole, damage, what do we notice? That hole, that damage, that black dot. So when I receive tons and tons of compliments or general conversations or whatever, the bad stuff always jumps out. Most of the time it's entertaining. And see, I'm going to be in my 50s. So there's nothing I've not heard which will surprise me. Hey, you loser, hey, you half-naked guy, hey, you cheap this thing, your channel only has 200 views. Who the fuck would take you seriously? Listen to all that. This is not a big deal. But once a while, someone comes up with something so like an amazing masterpiece that Russell Peterson will become mind-blasting. You'll not believe if I tell you this, but I have received a 12 pages posted letter. You get emails, right? You can send an email fast. This person took the trouble to type out a 12-page letter. And you're not talking of like type something and leave a gap. When you go to Microsoft Word and you have the standard, this thing, the person has literally typed out 12 pages. Not back to back. 1, 2, 3. At first I thought maybe it was maybe a letter bomb or cyanide or, I was very afraid because I never get a postal letter. So I actually did this. I wore my gloves and pulled the letter from far and put a mask and opened it and removed the letter because, I didn't know what was in. And thankfully there was no cyanide, there was no danger, there was no explosion. And then I looked at the letter from far and, okay, it's just a letter, okay. And I carefully opened it to see what is it, some kind of like, zodiac, like a death threat or something. But it wasn't a death threat. It was a 12-page letter about me. Okay. Now the person in question who wrote the letter, this is what they claimed, that they are a young Indian in their 20s. Imagine, a young Indian in their 20s claiming to be successful, educated, doing well. Okay, Indian, overseas. Okay, fine. Now, what stood out about this letter was the amount of pain, the amount of effort, creativity to write about me. And you're not talking of, hey, hi lizard, see this? Lizard, how are you? You don't seem to be afraid. How are you doing? Ooh, that was a jump. Okay. Anyway, saw a lizard also. So the person has actually taken a lot of trouble to write facts about me, like, oh, you were born in so and in India, and even gave my mother's name and this and that, and a lot of research went into it. Okay. And then, after proving that I know who you are, kind of thing, went on a rant about me being a loser. You only have, like, there's a bullet point and then there is a paragraph. You claim to be successful. Okay. Views. 200, 300 views per video. Blah, blah, blah. Big paragraph. You claim to be earning. Okay, let's assume you earn $100 or $500 a day. You think you're so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. Oof. I was nicely reading the letter. I was actually eating my meal. I normally eat, and I like to eat and watch a movie. I was eating and reading this. It was that interesting. So, number of views, half naked, school dropout, such a pathetic loser. Which person with proper upbringing would come to me, and went on and on and on and on. Okay, fine. And after, you must be wondering, what the hell did they write 12 pages? There was not a single area of my life this person did not focus on. About upbringing of my child, where I fucked up, my wife, if she had self-esteem, she wouldn't stick with someone like me. Blah, blah, blah. And at 50, people have accomplished so much more. What have you done? You've messed up your life. And then in the conclusion itself was 1 page. So in conclusion, Loy, you need to grow the fuck up and blah, 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 blah. Okay. I have, in my life, I've never met someone who had that much of dedication. Okay, kudos to you. And but like I promised, I will not share your identity. The person challenged me. I challenge you to share this identity. And identity means, obviously, it's not a thing, but I'm not going to use my platform to give that kind of publicity, not required. But I will address the issue. Because the last thing I need is people thinking, oh, I can get a little bit of 200 views worth of free publicity. Okay, I don't want to encourage that behavior. Okay, so now, what is my response? What is my response to this 12-page amazing letter? First and foremost is, I am honored, I'm flattered, it's like, wow, you actually took the time to focus on my life. Okay, that much I'll give you respect, I'll give kudos to you. But here's my question. It's like, okay, fine, I earn peanuts. Let's assume I earn $100 a day. Okay? I am half naked. I'm tattooed. I'm a loser. Fine. And you're also right. Like, if a person had proper upbringing, they would never come to me. 100% right. I mean, if someone is perfectly healthy, why will they go to a doctor? Same logic. If someone had, proper guidance, they would have gone to someone established. If someone was doing well in their life, why would they come to me? It is only people with problems who have tried everything, unable to get a solution, that come to me. So when you've tried everything in the world and there's still no answer, last resort, you come to me. It's not, I'm not people's first option. if I had to get a solution for a problem, you think I'm going to search for someone who's tattooed or bearded and living like a recluse sadhu somewhere? No, I'll first go to the most popular, famous, viral institutions or people or famous or whatever. But only after I can't get the solution anywhere and I'm desperate, I'll try the last resort. So I'm like the last resort. So you're right over there. And, okay, 200 views, 300 views, because my content, I've told you before, it is not high production value. It is not hardcore research. It is not exciting. It's just me walking and talking here. So people who can relate, they like, some people say, Loy, when you talk, I feel like a friend is talking to me. So people who feel like that, they listen. And I talk about the same topics: married life, Dubai, India, personal branding. I mean, that's the only thing I'm good at. If I start talking of Russia or how to cook Korean food, it'll sound exciting, but I don't know anything about it. Okay. So now I'm not going to start by telling you, hey, you have guts. No. My question to you is, you focus so much on me. Okay? How did it help you? That's my first question. You focus so much on me, wrote those 12 pages. Was it worth it for your career? Rather, I see it more as a frustration. You're so frustrated, so pent up. This Loy character don't like him so much? Okay. So you carried me, like they say, I lived rent-free in your brain for those 12 pages. And thanks to you, you're living rent-free in my head for this video, which is where I can make another video and get another 300 views. So maybe that'll be $0.3 worth of YouTube revenue. So yeah, I lived in your head, rent-free, you lived in my head. We both are made for each other. Okay. But the serious question is, number one, I make 200, 300 views, I get. How does it concern you? I am half naked. Why does it concern you? I'm earning $100 or $500 or whatever per day. So how does it concern you, man? Like, honestly, do you see me probing into your life and asking you? In fact, all those people who comment about others, what you're doing with your life and what you're doing. We have these pesky relatives, Indian relatives. What you're doing with your life? You should turn the table and ask them, what are you doing with your life? What have you achieved that you're talking so big? Oh, I achieved, I did this. Fine, then mind your fucking business, no? But be sure that you know who you're talking to, and you'll pay the price for it. Don't end up talking like that to your father. Your father say, you're talking to me? Get the fuck out of my house. Then don't blame me. Just say, Loy, I followed your advice and now my father threw me out. See, I'm just an average guy who made a lot of controversial decisions, questionable decisions, from tattooing his face to trying different things. I failed more than I succeeded. And today I am where I am, trying to make the best of what I have. If you honestly look at it, I speak on global issues or issues that I feel passionate about. I never force you to watch my stuff. So if I had to give you a worthwhile message, it is, why don't you focus on you, man? Seriously, like, even there are people who, the people who I blocked out of my life, there are people who would focus on, oh, Kim Kardashian, she's like this. Oh, that female in the office, she acts like a piece of shit. Oh, this guy, ha, he thinks he's... I don't like such people. And such people I've blocked out of my life. Seriously, it started off this year. All those individuals who talk to me about other relatives or other friends or other people. Okay, if you're asking how is our brother or cousin, or fine. But if you keep talking about, oh, this person in the office, ha ha ha, they're so stupid. Oh, that female, he, she. Oh, this celebrity. Sorry, I'm not interested. Shah Rukh Khan will make millions and billions and whatever. Okay, we can criticize his movie. Movie was pathetic. But then if you start moving into his personal, hey, see how Amir Khan behaving with his daughter, yuck, and it's his daughter, man. Whether she wants to flaunt herself in a bikini or be married to a guy or have a boyfriend or sleep with 10, 20 people, how does it concern us? And how, like, you know, my typical question, how does it increase my bank balance, what you're discussing? Yeah, if you book a session with me and you pay me for it, fine, then I'll listen to you. But I'm busy with doing my own shit. And now this 12 pages, which took a lot of effort, I'm flattered. Thank you. I've kept it as my collection. But, you know, if you had spent the same effort, time into your life, I think it would have helped. In fact, you didn't give me a return address. Obviously, you wouldn't. But if you want me to give a message, please write more letters. I'm serious. Write more letters. Send me more letters. So it is you focusing on me. I'll have a collection. When I grow old, maybe I can show. See, this is how. But how does it help you? I don't know. So what is bugging me? What is bothering me? It is, you know, when I see all these youngsters with so much of talent. So, you know, the language used was not chat GPT. There were grammatical errors and all that. So I knew that this person has taken effort. Yeah, I was seriously thinking, all this effort, all this creativity, all this ability, instead of using it for something worthwhile, something to propel you for greatness, you're just focused on, how many views you get, what shit you do in your groups, how ugly your face is. It's such an Indian characteristic that we don't focus on our own affairs. We mind the business of other people, criticize them, and we feel good about it. We feel empowered. Ha ha ha, I schooled that son of a bitch. For me, that bugs me. Instead of focusing on doing something worthwhile, you're destroying your life here. You know, maybe because I'm getting old, when I mentor these people and when we work hard and we achieve greatness, yes, oh, your chest swells with pride. You know, you are this and we made you achieve that. Because that also takes effort, creativity, hard work, focus, dedication. But instead of focusing on a happy ending story where you have achieved greatness and you can make money, I can make money, okay, sending these anonymous letters and bad words and insults, and yeah, it makes you feel better. I guess like therapy, when you write down in your diary. But that also, it's not focused on you, it's focused on me. So maybe you're focusing on your own inadequacies and trying to feel better about it. I really, whether you believe me or not, from my heart, I feel very sad when I see youngsters like this wasting their time and their life focusing on others. And that's one of the reasons why I blocked so many people out of my life. I don't want to spend the time, effort, energy, creativity, even a thought on gossiping about others, talking about others. How the fuck does it help you? What is the point of all this shit? That is why I always say, Indians with all the talent in the world, all the talent. Yeah. Starts, I think, from the family. Oh, what you're doing with your life and what you're this and what you're that. Okay, your mother and father asking, fine. Relatives and friends, you shut your mouth. Mind your goddamn business. Focus on you. But don't say it, huh? Be careful. Be careful who you say it to. See, I'll continue making these videos. I'll continue getting 100, 300 views. I'll continue being tattooed, half naked. My life will go on. Focus on you, no? Focus on your bank balance, focus on your earnings, focus on your savings. That would have been so nice. Instead, you're focused on me. Don't understand how that happens. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong. But I can assure you this much. I've not met a single person who has achieved greatness or their true potential by focusing on others. You have to be obsessed about yourself. Like I am. I'm straight out obsessed about me. Anyway, that's all I can share. To the person who sent the 12-page letter, I'm flattered. I never had that experience. First time someone sending a postal letter. So you did scare me. I thought it was anthrax or, letter bomb or whatever. Thankfully, it's just a letter. So, okay. I look forward to more letters. Feel free. And good writing skills, by the way. Good writing skills. Anyway, you guys take care. This is what I wanted to share. Feel free, comment down below. Yalla. Bye.